Hey everybody, today we have an Asus k54l, x54l. The exact model is x54l BBK4. We made a video about this model a couple years back, but I figured I would refresh it with the better angles of the camera. So here the jack is faulty, this piece, and what we do is we specialize in jack replacements. So we charge $100 to replace the jack if you send us the whole laptop. That includes the labor, the parts, and return shipping, or $60 if you send us just the motherboard. So let me show you how to take it all apart. And if you would be unable to fix the jack yourself once you take it apart, you could just send it to us, all right? You should understand there are two big fat screws, one right here and one right here. All other screws are the same, so those two screws have to be seated separately. All right, wrong bit. Okay. Here, let me reposition the camera so you could see better this way, like that. Alright, so now you remove this cover by sliding it this way, like that way. So like that, pop it out. Now you have to mark the cables. Now you have to mark the cabling here. Let me see my marker someplace. Should be here, right here. You mark the cable, and it's gonna be March of 16th. And you have to lift up the cables. Those two cables, you have to lift them up carefully and upwards, like that, and like that, right? Okay. Alrighty. To remove the hard drive, you push it that way by this black piece right here. Okay. Wonderful. Everything seems to be unscrewed here. Now we flip it over, lift up the monitor. Now here the tricky part is to get the keyboard off, so you have to shove something sharp like that right here and lift up the pin. Lift up the pin. Lift up pin here and right here. Okay. And here we have careful with the cables, you're not going to be able to fix them up later. Alrighty, this hinge slides that way. Basically, on both sides, you have to grab on to the both sides. Like that. Remove this cable right here. And you have to remove the cd-rom like that. And you have to flip it over because there are two screws right here. one right here, and one right here. Move that here. Okay, all right. Now, you have to remove this cable, but be extremely careful. I will show you why. Let me unscrew this screw right here, and a screw right there near the fan. All right. Now, this cable needs to be removed because there is a tape right here, which you have to lift up like that, and roll the tape backwards. And then you remove the LCD cable. Be extremely careful with the LCD cable. If you mess it up, you screwed for weeks. You're gonna be waiting for a new part forever. So now I have to lift up that tape here as well. Also make sure not to grab onto the cable. Okay, so set it aside. Lift up. Now speaker cable right here. Move it aside. Lift up the motherboard. Remove the motherboard. Okay. So now if you got to this step, but you can't desolder the jack, you can send it to us, we can fix it. Now, you see the problem right here? You see where the crack in the back of the pin, that blackness? Let me point it out for you. Right here is where the electricity is not being conducted. So, like that, disconnect the fan, disconnect the heatsink. Excuse me. All right. So now this is the exhaust for the fumes, for the toxic fumes. So I have to position the camera so you could guys see something, and I could work on it as well. So you also might want to silence the speakers because it's going to be really loud right now. All right, like that. Alright guys, if you like the video so far, leave a like below, just press like, and you can also subscribe if you want. So you see, basically the pin broke in the back right here, and we have the pin here someplace. I just desoldered it. Well, sorry, but I lost it someplace. Anyways, that pin that's supposed to be sitting in the back, I will show you with the new jack. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Alright, so what we do here, that's basically the differences right here. The pin in the back, come on, focus. Focus. Okay. So the pin, you see the pin was missing in the back. So we're gonna put a new jack, brand new jack. Disregard that one. Put the new jack in. You know what? Those guys also become crappy sometimes, so let me fix this guy. Okay. And the way you fix it is just apply pressure to the top. Okay, pile stuff up. Alright, so leave a like if you like the video. I would really appreciate it. Just press a like button below. Alright? If you can desolder it yourself, you can send it to us. We can fix it for 60 bucks. That's pretty much the purpose of the video. So here we need to apply some thermal paste. Make sure there's a pad here. Make sure you don't lose the pad that goes on the video card. Connect the pen. You know what? Before you're gonna do that, you need to break down this fan right here. I should have a nice place here. Okay. There is usually dust accumulation in the heatsink. Which you want to remove the dust. Alright, all good. Nice and tight. Okay. Alright, make sure you didn't forget the speaker cable right here. If you forget the speaker cables, if speakers won't work. So lift up this. Don't screen this one yet because that's for the cd-rom. I have to flip it over, connect the screen the two screws right here. Okay. Put in the cd-rom, flip it over, and now you can screw the thing. Okay. Now you just connect the keyboard right here. Close that. Connected, and the speaker is also connected. So, and the keyboard you shove in like that at an angle, and then you just snap it in place. Make sure everything gets snapped in. All right. So that's how it goes in. Make sure there's no gaps. Okay, so you connect the white cable here and the black cable this way. Black and white. Okay. Connect the hard drive. Alright. And screw this one. Yeah. And here. Don't screw anything into. Sorry, here. So fat short screws go into the hinges area. All right. Okay, now we put the cover, slide it in. Now all we have to do is to test it. The battery is out, battery is right here. Alright, so the battery is out and it comes up. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, just like below this video, alright? Everything is loading.